Hey guys, how we doing tonight? So, like I said the other day, whenever I streamed, I think it was SmackDown. I understand that this people have had access to this today through VPN. So, a lot of you have probably seen spoilers. A lot of you have probably already watched the show. That's perfectly fine. I have avoided all spoilers. I haven't watched the show. So I'm going to watch it at its normal time when I was able to watch it today at 8 o'clock. So if you want to tune in and watch it, let's tune in and watch it together. And starting now. I'm actually kind of forgetting what the card is for tonight. Does anybody remember? I remember isn't tonight AJ and Gunther? All right, guys. I think we're ready. I think we're good to go. That was a great match to watch, honestly. Oh man, that was cool. Yeah, so I've been working pretty much relentlessly trying to get the socials moving and get everything to where I can record. The problem that I've been having is that OBS is more advanced than what I'm used to. So I'm having to learn things as I progress, and it's not easy. And ever seems like every time I solve one issue, another issue will present itself. So that's what I've been working on around the clock for the past couple of days is trying to make it possible for this to be streamed on OBS so I can make recordings and we can get the socials moving a little better. So there's Punk. So it's a work in progress. Um, and audio issues, video issues. It's a lot. So Penta and Dragon Lee against Bronson Reed and Austin Theory. So that's really what I've been working on today. Um, Hopefully within the next few days, week, you know, I'll have everything lined out and everything will be situated, and I'll be coming on. I'll be on live OBS, so the there'll be a lot more of a ability to do clips and things for socials. So, but we're getting there. We're getting there. But the main thing that you guys could do to help out, whether you're watching live tonight, whether you're watching a replay, is just drop a like, subscribe, and turn on your notifications because I'm going to be going live Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Once I get more of the channel built out, probably going to add in NXT on Tuesdays to that as well. And then we're open to suggestion on what else you guys would like to see. So I'm going to be doing a prediction video for the Royal Rumble. So definitely stick around, drop a like, subscribe. There's going to be plenty of content. Retro looking WrestleMania shirt in Germany. So yeah, these European crowds are fantastic. Tag champs. What's the shirt Rhea has on? Can't tell. I think this is going to be an exciting run. I really do. I like these two together. I remember seeing like the house shows that they were doing, the live events, and they just seem like they made a great team. There's a fiend mask up there in the crowd. Motionless in white. Rio is always on top. Rio, not to be mistaken for Rio. The place is full. None. Interesting. Live in Roxanne. Julie knows how to be annoying when she wants to be. That's true. The tag division, and really heating up. I always love Bailey overseas. She's not getting through this promo anytime soon. Gear kind of has some 1990s Macho Man vibes. Randy Savage. And they love Bailey. Yeah, that's right. Champion step back. Let the challengers work it out. Dookie Warriors. Throwdown. I mean, I said it earlier, but the tag division is just next level now. I mean, I remember when they first introduced the women's tag titles, and there was a lot of controversy, but the division itself was also not what it is today. It's really built, gradually over time into what it is now. They've also added a lot of single stars into teams. Is the stream coming up okay for you guys? Because I was having some issues getting it to pull up on YouTube there. Javon Evans, okay. Newly acquired. All right, yeah. So it looks like it's just the app being kind of weird. So it looks like everything's good. Bravo Americano. So I don't know if anybody watching this was ever a big fan of NXT UK, but I was a massive fan of that show, and I would watch it all the time, and I loved it. I loved it. I mean, even like in the era where there wasn't fans, like I still watched it. There was so many great matches, and a lot of the people that were on that show have went on to be huge stars. So, I mean, like tonight, Gunther, right? So, um, Ilya Dragunov, but there was so much to that show, and one of my favorites was Tyler Bate. Of course, Pete Dunne also, but like Tyler Bate was my favorite. Trent Seven, Mustache Mountain. So yeah, I don't know how I feel about him and Dunn being relegated to El Grande Americano's sidekicks. You know, I kind of like Tyler Bate, and I thought he had a lot. I thought he had a lot to show, and same with Pete Dunne. I think they both had a lot, that they could do. And I'm not referring to Butch. I'm talking about well before Pete Dunne was Sheamus, and it's called Butch, Ridge Holland. So yeah, I think there was a lot. There's a lot they could do with that, and I think it was one of the NXT shows. I can't remember which one. It was a pay per view, but I remember it was at like maybe a stand and deliver or something. But I remember that Pete Dunne and Tyler Bate had a match on that show, and I just remember watching it, and out of everybody that was watching it with me, I was the only person that was like currently watching NXT UK. But I remember like after that match, I was like, I told them before, I was like, this is gonna be match of the night. Like this is gonna steal the show. And they're like, no, 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 there's no way. And I remember after the show, like after the match and after it been on a little bit, I remember they were so into it. And they're like, wow, how did you know that? You're right. It is still on the show. So big shout out to Tyler Bate and Pete Dunne. You can't really see it because I've got yeah, this one right here, this guy. So I got a snake plant today, and pretty excited about it. I've been researching them for a while, all the benefits, health benefits, and how they do such a great job with taking toxins out of your hair and things of that nature. So, and also I think it would look really cool in the backdrop. So, gonna have to move him into frame a little more. But yeah, and since he's a snake plant, I think I'm gonna name him Pliskin, like Snake Pliskin. Escape from New York. I watch clips of the Finn Balor Cody Rhodes um, podcast. A little enlightening. I need to watch the whole thing. Hmm. Big tag match. I would like to see Judgment Day in that because we just had the Kabukis gaming. Oh wow, he's even lost Roxanne. I think Chad Gable is due back not too long from now, which is pretty exciting. I'm a big Chad Gable fan. In terms of athleticism, this should be pretty exciting. Yeah, Tyler Bate, why so aggressive? That's unfortunate. Jeez. Why is Americano in full gear? Is he not competing? Only has like the suit. Got their in styles. That's exciting. The hierarchy of the El Grande Americano family. Ooh, headbutt. I mean, Javon's winning this, right? I mean, there's no question here. Big Superman punch. Wow. Big dive. Oh, bouncy. Is that what they're saying? Bouncy chant? That was a knee, man. Oof. Oh, that's awesome. See, this is the kind of stuff I'm talking about with Tyler Bate. His style is just so inventive. Mustache Mountain. Trent Seven at when you need him. He's a mustache on his mask. Oh man. All big cutter. That was like an osprey cutter. Is that his finish? Is that his finishing move? Uh, is this why our El Grande Americano had the gear on? Michael's like, "Where do I go? What do I do?" Wow. Punk. I like that shirt. Yeah, so very excited about the Royal Rumble, and I haven't quite decided yet on who I think the front runner is to win that. But I have a couple of theories, and I'm going to go over those in the Royal Rumble prediction video that I'm working on. So keep an eye out for that. If you're checking us out, whether you're watching me on a live or you're watching on a replay, like the stream, subscribe, turn on notifications. That way you won't miss it. You won't miss the Royal Rumble prediction video. You won't miss any of the streams that are happening weekly. And it also really benefits and helps me out. It puts the more likes, the more subscribers. It's telling YouTube that you like what you're seeing, and they will push the content out to more people. So this is a really very young channel, and we're just getting started, which is exciting. So if you're here, then you're here from the beginning. And the biggest thing that you guys can do to help out right now is just like the video, subscribe, and that will definitely help out get the channel bigger. It'll help it to grow. So I appreciate that, and I hope that you guys are enjoying the shows, and we're going to be doing a whole lot more. It's just going to get bigger. It's going to get better. And you'll see a massive change when I can get OBS tamed, because it's a beast. So for somebody like me that's not necessarily um, familiar with editing software or live streams or any of that, I have to give a major shout out to StreamYard, because it has been incredibly simple compared to the other ones that I've tried. So, but I appreciate it. I really do. I appreciate everybody checking it out. And did you guys like the thumbnail? I think it's the best one yet, if I do say so myself. And probably like the fastest I've ever made one. Was the theme Lincoln Park for the Royal Rumble? It's almost clobbering time. It's a long entrance ramp. I just realized how long it is. That's, oh no, the M's deflated. That balloons that said CM Punk and the M was like been punctured. Hey, you still made it to TV. Indeed. Indeed. That was wild. Oh, heck yes. I love Finn. Seth Rollins, Finn, and Punk are my three favorites. Well overdue. I miss those like Alter Bridge Judgment Day themes though, because man, like Alter Bridge themes just it just hit. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. Ah, Guys, this excites me. Like, I love Finn. I feel like he just hasn't had the opportunities ever since he lost the Universal title whenever he hurt his shoulder the night that he won it and he had to relinquish. He's had cool stuff, but it just feels like he's never been looked at as that main event world champion again. So obviously, I don't necessarily think he'll win, but I'm excited that that opportunity is there. So it's awesome. Ultimate troll. Anyone else excited for Finn versus Punk? Let me know in the comments. Kabuki Warrior time. That's really cool, guys. Is anyone missing Stranger Things already? I mean, I know that they would take years sometimes in between seasons, and it felt like you were never getting a new episode. And when the new ones came out, I would typically binge them within like a day. Like if they put an entire season out in a day, I'd watch the whole season that day. And then with the newer episodes that they dropped from this new season, if they dropped four, I think the first time they dropped like four, I watched all four, and then they dropped three. The first four I think was on what, like Black Friday or something, and then they dropped like three, or maybe it was Thanksgiving. It was Thanksgiving, I think. Then they dropped three more on Christmas Day. I watched all three of them on Christmas Day, and then of course the finale. And I know everybody thought there was going to be another episode, and I mean, I didn't think that was going to be the case. However, I understand why they may feel that way because when I watched the show, I actually thought that there might be another one in it. That I'm not going to spoil anything, but I just felt like the way the story was wrapping up, the epilogue, it made me think that there might have been some weight to that. But I'm happy with the way the show ended, honestly. I mean, there's things that people can always like nitpick and things like that, but I'm actually really happy with the way it ended. I just, you know, it's like the after it was over, it was the realization like, oh, the show's over. You're not getting any more episodes. And it's kind of sad because I think that I can't think of a lot of things that became so pop culture relevant. Something that was just everywhere and everybody watched it. And the merchandise, going to Target, seeing all the new merchandise, all the food branding like cookies and chips and even frozen pizzas like Surfer Boy pizzas. Um, I don't know. I just think it was a really cool show, a lot of cool branding. I really loved it, invested in it. I watched it from the first season. I mean, I watched it when the first season came out. I immediately watched it then, and I watched every season as it aired. So it's definitely gonna miss it. I know there's gonna be some spin-offs and things in the works, but it's not gonna be the same. Yeah, I think Judgment Day is my pick here. I think there's the most story potential there. How did this start with Bailey? I remember this has been going on for like forever, but I just never remember like when it originated. Was it like one of those NXT shows? Because that's a song, right? Oh, quick. Oscar's going for it quick. Oscar's so quick. Oof, showing off too much there. I don't think Oscar slowed down any at all. She was a beast in NXT, and I really don't think she's lost anything. Oof. Oh wow, that was smooth. Oof. Oh, Liv just tagged in, or she's attempting to tag in. Kyrie. Well, next Monday, another special start time. They're in Belfast. It looks like it's 3 p.m. Oh, oh man, Kyrie's gonna fly. I don't ever like these spots. It's like, let's all stand here and just let everybody catch us. This DoorDash commercial is hilarious. He's like breaking eggs over Theory's chest, Sheamus. Ooh. Cody, like he's celebrating with the title, and it's a DoorDash bag. Hilarious. Wrestling always makes me hungry. Like every time I watch it, it's always food. So, what's everybody most looking forward to at the Rumble? I mean, is there any predictions? I said I was going to do a prediction video, but does any of you have predictions? Sound off in the comments. Let me know. I mean, there's always like two lists with me. There's always like the few guys that I'm like, yeah, these guys could win because of storyline reasons or because it feels like it's a possibility. And then there's always that short list of guys that I'm like, I wish this person won. For whatever reason, I feel like they're the one that I want to see win. I don't know. But I am excited about it. I really am. LA Knight in the Slim Jim commercial. Yeah, LA Knight, it's been a little bit because he had that instance where Braun and the division just like destroyed him. And so they kind of wrote him off TV for a minute. No commercial. Where's Tippy time? Oh, oh wow. Oof. Yeah, this is gonna be a. This is not gonna end well. Oh man, there's both of them. Oh, it's gonna be a spill. That was a crash. Oof. Oscar's just like suplexing everybody. Oof. That may be it. Uh, what was that? Like a miscommunication going there? Oh, Lyrie. Oh yeah. A little unhinged. Ooh, oh, that's it. Hey, that's cool. That's I think that's the best outcome for that. I think that's gonna be the best story. Yeah, that'll be a good match. A lot of story there, I think, as well. The Judgment Day. There always is. Like sometimes they'll go through periods where there's not a lot happening, but mediocre Maxine. New gimmick is kind of funny. It's clever. So Becky versus Maxine next Monday, 3 p.m. Belfast. Punk versus Finn. Unreal does look like this season will be pretty interesting. Being a huge Seth and Becky fan. Oof. Yeah, that looks interesting. I think I'll check it out. I watched season one and I really liked it. Who does everybody have for that match? Are we thinking Gunther? I mean, obviously he's probably not going to lose a match after he just made John Cena tap out. Yeah, I don't. I think we're getting a Gunther win there. I'm gonna check the Twitch here, guys, and see if we have any interactions going on over there. If you're on Twitch, say what's up. The new was it 2K? Was it? Are they on 25 or 26 now? So I know that I don't know. I'm getting them mixed up. I used to buy physically, and so I would always remember what who the cover star was from year to year. And then it got a little more confusing because when I would buy them digitally in like a deluxe edition to where you got extra stuff, it would always be like a different edition. So it was like, one year I think it was like the Bloodline edition or like the Undertaker edition. So it's like they were always different than what's typically on the store shelves. So I feel like that now it's kind of muddled and mixed a little bit for me to where I have trouble remembering who the cover star is sometimes from year to year. But who do you think is going to be the cover star this year? Is it Punk? I mean, I could see that. I feel like he's been more involved. I mean, Cody had one very recently. He was either the last one or the one before that. So I don't think it'll be Cody again, or at least not this soon. Um, is it Punk? Maybe. I hope it's not Cena. We've done enough with the Cena covers. I have several of those. So I would rather it be. I have the one that has like the figure and like the signed memorabilia in it. That's pretty cool. I think the figure was like exclusive at the time. Would love to go to WWE World. The Alpha Babes. Got to shout out to Sports Illustrated. Mean Maxine. Remember the Kurt Angle song? Okay. What are we doing here? Messing with Stephanie. I mean, that's come on. Boo. Boo. Get out of here, Raquel. Nobody wants to hear it. And she beats you. Oh, is she there? Oh, Stephanie all the way. Oh, why'd you turn your back? Never turn your back. Oh, my gosh. I mean, the injury must not be quite as bad as what it looks because I don't think that they would have that much contact. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't feel like that if that injury was as severe as what it looks, I don't think they would have that much contact with it. Guys, I'm going to step away for just a moment and I will be right back. All right, guys, I'm back. What did I miss? DiGiorno wood fired pizza. Speaking of frozen pizza, I think my favorite is the Screaming Sicilian pizzas, specifically the pepperoni stuffed crust and also the Supreme. But Screaming Sicilian, I think it's better than DiGiorno. That may be a hot take. That may be controversial, but I do feel that it's better than DiGiorno. I feel like I need to update my closet. I need to order a few new hoodies and shirts from WWE Shop next time they have a really good sale. It's Drew with his new championship. How'd everybody feel about that match? I'm gonna fix this hat. It's like, here we go. It's a new hat. Did anyone watch Friday? Tozawa's like, yeah, yeah. I really enjoyed his run with AJ. Didn't last long, but it was entertaining. I like the scales that he's doing like around the eyes under the mask. And that is awesome. That's a cool jacket. It's curious that they're having him team with Dragon Lee as opposed to Ray Phoenix. I mean, Dragon Lee, is he Roosh? Is that Roosh's brother? Is that right? I think he is. Guys, if you're checking the stream out, drop a like, subscribe. We're going to be doing all kinds of new content in the next couple of weeks. Got that Royal Rumble prediction video coming. Also going to be live Wednesday, going to be live Friday for SmackDown. May even add NXT in there, depending on if you guys want to see it. So drop a like, subscribe, turn on notifications. We're growing, we're building, and every like, every subscribe, everything right now, it means a lot, and it really helps to grow and build the channel. So I greatly appreciate it. Oh man, Penta's so smooth. How's everybody feeling about Austin Theory in this return? Definitely seeming a little different. Not the cell phone selfie guy anymore. All those chops. They don't seem quite as deadly with someone wearing gloves. Oh, Dragon League so quick. You better remember the Lucha House Party from back in the 205 Live days. I know everybody didn't like it, but I actually like 205 Live. Oof. Yeah, I'm not buying that though. There's no way that you're gonna do a Hurricane Rana and throw Big Bronson Reed into the corner. Sorry, Dragon Lee. Oh, caught him. No. You got to keep up the speed. You got to stay out of his reach. Is this a different DoorDash? It is. These DoorDash commercials crack me up. Oh, he's got the chicken wing ramen. I feel like WWE is sending me a mixed message. They're like, look at all these guys. They're super fit, super in shape. But the entire time you watch the show, we're going to show you DoorDash, Papa John's, Slim Jim, which I guess Slim Jim wouldn't be too bad, Snickers. I mean, come on. Making me hungry. So, yeah, the main event should be interesting. I don't imagine that AJ Styles is going to accomplish his goal of tapping out Gunther. I don't look to see that, but it'll probably be an interesting match. I mean, it's sort of like the Cena thing. I think people got super invested towards the end of his run, which I can understand because there was some issues, you know, along the way. But I mean, AJ has already said this is going to be his last year, right? So I guess we shouldn't take any AJ Styles matches for granted at this point because by the end of the year, we may not have any left. I do hope that to some degree that wrestlers don't take on the persona of like rock bands where it's like, I'm retiring next year, so I'm going on a 1 year retirement tour. Sort of like Motley Crue, Kiss or something. I hope wrestlers don't take that on. Because I believe John Cena's done. Like I really do believe that. And that's usually the thing about these retirement tours is that people are rarely ever done when they say they're done. They always come back when the money's right. Somebody says, I'll pay you X amount of money to come back and do one more show, one more tour. Everybody always comes back. But I believe that John Cena really won't. I think he'll uphold the role that he said he would uphold. I think he'll uphold that ambassador role for WWE. And I think he said that that's going to be definitive for at least the next 5 years. So I imagine it'll go on past that, of course, but at least 5 years. But as far as in ring, I think we have seen the last John Cena match. With 30% off savings. Maybe tonight's the night I get on and buy a T-shirt. Oh, that was a collision. Oh, Oh, that's a backbreaker. I feel like they got some of his neck too. Yeah, he's kind of grabbing the back of his head. So, oh, oh, that was a spill. Of course, Logan Paul's gonna get in. Oh, oh my gosh. Oh my, that was out of nowhere on Dragon Lee. Oh my, I had to walk Dragon Lee out of there. That spear was deadly. Not again. Not up in here. Oh no, tsunami. Oh, oh man, watch it, Adam. Oh my, he's gonna get a spear. I'm telling you. Not gonna work. Logan Paul's like, you have to stop. He's going to kill you. Star Search. So that's what's taking the place of Stranger Things is Star Search. Was that a thing? Did I don't remember that. Let's see. Star Search. Star Search is an American television show that was produced, blah, 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 from 1983 to 1995. A relaunch was produced from 2003 to 2004, with another slated for Netflix in 2026. Okay. Oh man, there's a Garfield commercial now. Hmm. I wonder how long this European tour is going to take place before they're back in the United States. And great crowds and everything, but I prefer the shows to come on at the typical time, the 8 o'clock slot. These early showings are a little harder to keep up with. That, and if I'm, for whatever reason, I'm not able to watch it when it airs or stream when it airs, I have to be very, very careful throughout the day. Otherwise, I'll get a spoiler. I feel like I've been watching this WrestleMania ad where everybody's at the poker table for so long already, and we still are not. I mean, WrestleMania is not until April 18th and 19th, so that spear was insane. Anna Pierce came close there. Yeah, like ribs, like some new ribs. Let me know if you need anything. Oh man, like a drool. Yeah, he's not wrong. Not wrong. That's funny. That's funny. Yeah, because we're like I said earlier, we're 3 p.m. again next Monday. So, but matchups: Becky and Maxine, Finn and Punk shape out to be a really nice card. It's actually for the title as well. So, Obafemi. Wonder who his first matchup will be. The Rumble, maybe. I don't like it when they vacate the NXT championship, like willingly. Like, why can't you just take it with you? I mean, I guess they don't want to see them lose it on the main roster, but I don't know. It always feels like, hey, I worked so hard and tried so long to get the NXT championship. And it's like, well, I'm too good for it now. I'm going to go ahead and relinquish it. Like, I've never liked that. Like, you fought so hard for it. Now you're just going to give it up? Like when Keith Lee won he won like the NXT championship, and he also had like was it the North American title at the time? And he like relinquished, I think, the North American title. He's like, yeah, I don't need both titles. Carry one. Come on, really? Like who came up with this? First time ever. Gunther AJ. How do you guys feel the follow up has been with Gunther from week to week after he got all that heat from tapping out John Cena or causing John Cena to give up? I know some people really understood it and enjoyed it, and some people hated it. Um, If anybody won their last match, though, it probably should have been Cena. But I mean, I don't know to what degree he was involved in that. Most wrestlers want to lose their last match. So I don't know to what degree he was involved. I know that he did have some input on the kind of show that was put on, which heavily showcased a lot of up and coming NXT stars, which is probably why Obafemi, Javon Evans, I imagine Sol Ruka is not far behind, have all started to debut and make it to the main roster. So can't be a coincidence. The pizza looks incredible. Guys, I gotta get a snack after this. I gotta get a snack after the show. Every time I hear that Gunther theme music, I always think of the Jaws theme. So smug. So who does he retire next? I mean, Goldberg, Cena. Is he going to retire AJ as well? This should be really good because AJ usually doesn't have bad matches, but crowds are just so into it. I like that blue on AJ's gear. Wow, impressive win-loss record. I mean, you're gonna have to let him retire some legends after he tapped out to Jey Uso. You're gonna make him scary, incredible. Oh, trying to take the legs out on Gunther. Yeah, it's gonna suck seeing AJ retire. Oh, it's gonna hurt. Oh, would that be like crazy if like surprise this is his last match? Oh, 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 oh. Now that was stiff. That was a stiff clothesline. Oof. I feel like the gloved chops are not as bad. A little bit of padding, less friction. That one was much worse. That was way worse. Ow. Oh, there's that DoorDash commercial. Kind of fun to think about what the possible matchups could be for WrestleMania this year. I mean, there's way too many variables at this point and too many stops on the way and opportunities for things to change. But it is kind of it is kind of fun just to fantasy book WrestleMania this far out because honestly the possibilities are just I mean, it could go any way. I mean, I think the worst feeling is when you get super close to WrestleMania and pretty much all the matches are made and then like the that fantasy aspect is gone and then maybe you're not that excited about what's coming, but this year I think is going to be really good. I think this is going to be a good WrestleMania. Ooh, getting kind of tired. Like I was saying earlier, this is kind of the cap off for the past day or so because I've spent so much time the past 2 days working on OBS to try and use that as a viable streaming and recording option. So ran into a few more hurdles. So hopefully I can overcome those in the next couple of days and next time I go live, maybe on Wednesday or Friday, I'll be going live from OBS and then I'll be able to make some content for socials. So you just if you see Instagram on there, follow me. TikTok as well. There's nothing on TikTok and there's not much to speak of on Instagram, but that's just for now. So, but they are linked in the description, so follow me on there. And in no time there's going to be a steady stream of content. So, right now it's just I really spent quite some time trying to learn as much as I could before I started doing this. But there's never you never know what you're going to need to learn until you actually get into it. So even though I thought I was 100% ready, I'm learning there's still more. So just be patient and things will definitely work out. Hmm, rough. Yeah, AJ looked pretty fresh before that commercial break, and now he looks rough. Oh no, the taunting, the John Cena taunting. Oof. Like those dragons screw. I feel like they could really jack up your knee. Man. He's just so long, it's hard to get him in a submission that he can't get out of. Oh, wow. Oof. Oh, that was wild. Almost like a 450, but instead of a splash, it was like a leg drop onto Gunther's leg. Oh, not a good place to be. Oh, oh wow, he almost snuck out with that. Oh no. Oh, hanging in there. Oh, oof. Oh, mm-mm. I feel like AJ is going to be posting a photo on socials of his chest after this. If anybody hasn't watched the matches between Walter, who is now Gunther, of course, but from Walter and Ilya Dragunov at NXT UK, It's probably still available on like Peacock or something. But if you have never seen those matches before, go check them out because they're the most hard hitting matches I think I've ever seen. And there wasn't a crowd for the last one, so it's like every time there was a chop, you could hear it ring out. The calf crusher. Oh no. Ooh. Hmm. Oh man. He's in it, but he's just too long. Like he can literally like stretch a leg and touch a rope. He's within he's within reach. Wait, what? Yeah, I didn't see the tap. Oh, low blow. I'd like to see that from another angle. I wonder if he actually did tap. Oh, oh, count to 10. Yeah, we need to see that back. Okay, so he's grabbing at AJ's hair. It looks like he is tapping, actually. Yes, he actually tapped on the side where the ref couldn't see it. So AJ breaks up the submission. Ref distracted, gets the low blow. Great heel finish. Oh my gosh, Gunther. So he did tap. That's wild. Oh man, he's even watching the screen and taunting. Yeah, right there it is. So that is Monday Night Raw. So it looks like next week is going to be it's going to be in, what is it, Belfast at 3. So either I'll do this at 3 or I'll do this at 8. So we'll see. Hopefully by next Monday I'm on OBS, but I will see you guys before then. Dynamite on Wednesday, SmackDown on Friday. So if you don't mind, like, subscribe, turn on notifications. That way you don't miss anything. I'm also going to be working on a little bit on that Royal Rumble video. I was trying to wait to see some matchups and some things come through first, but, you know, I'd like to do the predictions once I know what the card is going to be. But in the meantime, I'm going to do some work on that. So thank you guys so much for checking out the stream, and I will see you again on Wednesday.